It can't be too bad, ain't it? Look, I'm gonna work on my oil system. I'm gonna work on the, cold side. I'm gonna work on the head, and I'm gonna work on the hot side. Hold on, man. Let me stop there. Let me show you what's going to happen. All right, look. You see that? Yeah. You see that? Look, okay. That part over there, all that oil system needs to get gone. But look now, I got something ready up for that. But still, this needs to get gone. And I'm gonna do something on the back. I'm gonna do something on the hot side. Hold on now. Let me start with the cold side though. Which is, that little bitty piece. This one needs to get gone though. Yep. I'm talking about way better than that. Look now. I got some parts. Like always, parts. They keep on going. They keep on going. They keep on. Wait, hold on. They keep on going and they keep on getting installed. Okay, what I'm trying to say though is that I got good parts that will help me upgrade, better up my oil system, of my engine. It's really like the overall of the engine because, once again, it's like the cold side, the back of the center of the head, and the hot side. So if that's not the overall engine, I don't know what is though. I got stuff ready up, okay? I got some parts ready up over there. They're gonna look good. They'll look good, never mind. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I will install them over there though. Whew, it's gonna look good. Yeah. So here's the parts. Here's the parts. It's not a lot. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Am I? No. Anyway, here's the parts. Here's the parts. I got that. Yo, why are you moving like that? Anyway, I got all of those. I'm gonna start with that, of course, as you might have guessed. But more precisely, there's 3 bolts. So one here, one over there, and one down there. Maybe 4. Nah, 4? Maybe, yeah, actually 4. I think there's 4. There's another one like underneath. I'm gonna start with the wobble socket though, cause I feel like it's gonna be a bit better. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's working out. It worked. Okay, and the rest I can undo by hand. Yeah, look at that. It's undoing it. And the rest, yeah, there's no way I can use a wobble washer, so nah. Small little bitty small wrench it is though. Yeah, it's going well though. Can I undo it by hand? Yeah, I can. You see? Alright. Right like that though. Good. Really. Yo, it's going on good. Can I undo it by hand? Yeah, I can. Hold on. Okay, so the last one is up there, well down there, I guess, this one. And yeah, no, I can't use my wobble socket over there. Not enough space, so I'm using a extension with a normal 12mm socket. So look, okay, it's up there. Yeah, I can undo it easily. Okay, can I undo the rest by hand? Yeah, I can. First, second, third, and fourth. Okay, all that makes that piece finally removable, because look, it can't wobble now, so that's good. With that whole piece removed, wait, my bad. Yeah, bro, this is all removed. Yo, this is a huge piece nonetheless though. Probably doesn't look like it, but I'm telling you, bro, this is a huge piece for real. It's a huge piece which I don't need anymore. Never mind that. Well, look, all right, it's looking like that now. Down there it is looking like such, and I believe that there's, I was about to say socket, but I mean like a gasket. And there's a gasket there. So I'll have to remove that gasket, clean the surface, and install the part that I need though. But so far, hey, look, it's looking like that though. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad, bro. Yeah, it's leaking a bit of oil, but hey now. It's normal though. It's normal. It's fine. But yo, once again, yo, that piece, man. I'm telling you, it's like it's not gonna be crazy work for that though. Yeah, I'm looking at it. You know, the gasket is easily removable. It's not like it's burnt. You know, if it would have been burnt, yeah, that would have been bad. But it's fine. It's fine. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that and I'm gonna clean that old that overall area with some acetone, cause yeah, it definitely needs some over there. Yeah, I will be doing that. Hey bro, look at this, bro. Look at the surface, bro. If this ain't clean, I don't know what is though. Look, ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. I don't know, it took me like what, 15 minutes though. But yeah, no, it's so clean, so smooth though. There's no like harsh like edges or whatnot. The surface is stuck there. Nah, for real, bro. I'm telling you. And yeah, I ended up using all those, but yeah, all that helped me get the proper results. So now, look over there, okay? Yeah, this is the gasket that was on. If I'm looking like closely, this was like the side that, you know, I was able to see, and this is the back side. And the back side, I'm looking at it, it's like, yeah, it's not the greatest, or maybe this is the front side? I don't know though. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't the greatest though. So, you know, with my proper, you know, hardware over there, a gasket like such won't be necessary. Let me put that aside. Same goes with that. Let me also put that aside. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna put that all the way up there into my pile of stuff that I got going on since forever. So yeah, over there, probably a great spot. Okay, well, leave it here. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that this is clean because this ain't it. And now, more precise, like honestly speaking, I need to unbox what I need to place there. By there, I mean, you know, that section over there that I just, you know, removed. So I need to, you know, unbox what I got to place there, right? Okay, this is what I got going on. Now, I'm gonna put that there. I don't need that. Not for now, though. Let me show y'all what I got going on over there, though. Which is, you know, good stuff. Hold on. Alright. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff indeed. Good stuff. Oh, there's another. My bad. I didn't even see that. But yeah. Alright. So this is what I got going on though. This is what I got going on. So let me do that. Okay. So yeah. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Ain't it look too good though? Nah, it looks good. It looks good. Hold on. Look at this. Looks good. Yeah, so I'm gonna place that there. And I got the, you know, the dedicated hardware with it, of course. And I also got the dedicated and fittings for it. So, let me not lose that. Come on, bro. I said let me not lose that. Okay, hold on. Let me be back, bro. Hold on. So, like I was saying, let me not lose that. It's over there. Okay, I got it. But anyway, look. Okay, I got some AN fittings. More precisely, AN10 fittings. I got 2 of those because they go over there. And yeah, they got what's the name of that? I don't know, forgetting. No, for real, what's the name though? Rubber seals. Yeah, rubber seals. So I got 2 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, and 1. I believe that's a block off. I think. I don't know what that is though. What it's used for? I'm not sure. Because those 3 are block offs. So at the end of the day, what I got though is that I got this little bitty piece. Okay. I got these 2. I got these 2. I got these 3. I got this one. Okay, which this one, I will be honest, I am not sure why is this included though. I'm a bit confused because it's not like it's an actual sensor. You know, it's like it's just there. Anyway, this is you know, all the little bitty piece that I need. But if you look closely at this one, right, there's a oil pressure port. There's a oil temp port, which maybe this one is supposed to be there, maybe. Anyway, there's another one if you would like to. Oh, and there's a third one. So I got my oil pressure, I got my oil temp, and I got 2 other, right? Yeah, this is the setup. So oil pressure, oil temp, and 2 more if I would like to use some. And if I'm not mistaken, this one's supposed to be the, I think I got it here. Hold on. Yeah, it's supposed to be this one. Like, it's supposed to be that. Hold on. Yeah, it is supposed to be that. Like, this piece is supposed to go down there. But, you know, I'm not sure if I should leave it there or relocate this one. I'm not sure yet, so I will see later on though. But, yeah, now this one will for sure, like at the end of the day, okay, this one needs to be like connected there at the end of the day, okay? Look at what's going to happen, okay? So, before I continue, you know, about like what's going to happen, let me unbox that because this, yo, this is related to this. Hold on. These pieces are related to each other. They are. Okay, almost now. Good. And it is a OEM sensor oil temp. I mean, this is how they call it though, but it's pretty much a you know, oil temp sensor, oil temp sensor. I don't know. Hey, this is all they call it though. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just, you know, it's just a little bitty piece, you know. Oh, okay. It's this one. So yeah, you see what I mean? Like, this is why I got confused, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's just like, it's the same thread size though, but it's like, why is this one there? It's confusing. But anyway, that part needs to be over there though. It needs to be connected down there, you know. And before I do so, let me explain the plan, okay? So, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna use that little bitty piece, of course. I'm gonna put that oil temp sensor down there. Oh, my bad, down there, okay? I'm gonna use those 2 little bitty pieces, you know, those 2. I'm gonna use one for that port, and I'm gonna use another one for that port, okay? So, I need to do so, but I need me some thermal paste though, which I got going on, but I don't think, no, it's not here though. Hold on, let me get it though. Hold on. Okay, it's just some Permatex thread sealant. Well, it's thermal paste though, but you know, they call it thread sealant. So I'm gonna apply some of that onto, you know, the threads of this one, like over there. And those threads, yeah, I'm gonna apply some over there, of course. Same goes with the other one, okay? And same goes over there. I'm gonna put some. It's gonna seal, you know, to prevent any type of oil to, you know, leak. So yeah, I'll leave it there. And I will apply some though, but I need to make sure I don't know, cause I want to check for, and I think, and it's over there, but I think this is the right one. I think it is. I'm not sure, I'm not convinced. And it is, yeah, it is the right Allen key socket that I would use. I mean, the most common, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna use that to press it down onto, you know, where it needs to be blocked off though. So I got everything I need, right? Yeah. I got the, you know, got the thread sealant. Hold on. Okay, now it is open. And it could work. Yep, it could. So it says to apply some like on a 360 manner around the actual like fitting. It's not open yet. So it says to apply on a 360 exactly like this though. And yeah, this is how it's looking like though. So there, you know, that piece over there, and this needs to be over here. Okay, so let me continue with a ratchet wrench actually though. Yeah. Okay, hold on, let me remove it though. Yeah, and it is looking like that though. I'm making it smooth on the outside and it kind of slipped though, but hold on. Almost there. Yeah, it's I'll have to clean the surface here and there, but no, so far so good. Yeah, final result is that. Okay, yeah, it's like that, final result. And yeah, time to do the other one though. It's the same thing, it's the same vibe, it's the same everything. Okay, that has to be over there, and I'm going to put some you know, on the threads like they say to do, something like that. Okay, that's good. Let me have it there though, which is, you know, down over there in front of that right here. Okay, hold on, it's looking like that. Yeah, it's tedious, but you know, I got it. It's tedious, but I got it. Yeah, it's tedious indeed, but look, I got it. Okay, hold on, bro. Almost there. Yeah. Alright, tight like that. Good. And now can I remove that, please? Okay. Looking like that. So I got the two sides, you know, this one and this one. You know, they're blocked off, won't be used. So that's good on this side. And now it is time to, let me also clean that surface. But yeah, I'll be back. Yes, see, look, I'll be back when it's gonna look like proper and clean and everything. Okay. Yeah, let me clean all that. So that's me though. You don't have to do what I'm about to do though, but you know, I'm gonna put just a bit more over here though, on a 360 manner, and apply it all over though. You know, just extra sealing, like nothing crazy, just extra, you know, extra safety or whatnot. But for real, okay, let me get back when everything's gonna be like clean and everything and good. Cause so far so good, yeah. But let me make it better looking, okay? I'll be back though, cause you know it's like overlapping and everything. But let me clean it and I'll be back though. Over it. Once again, you don't have to do that, but that's just me though. You know, it's gonna look like that. So I'm gonna leave it as such for now. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm gonna put some on my oil temperature sensor, my new oil temperature sensor. It's the same vibe, it's the same everything. It's the same like you know, roll setup or whatnot, bro. It's nothing different, bro. It goes at the same place though, so you know I'm doing the same thing. So clean that just a bit, okay. All right, good. And it goes down there, over there, over here, yeah, that place. So it's the same vibe, bro. Okay, I got some. You can see it's like overlapping, you know, over there. And like I did with those, I'm just gonna add a bit more, nothing crazy, just a bit more down there to make it like really go against the surface. I just want a good silk, that's it though. There's some on the threads, and why not do some above the threads, you know? I'm just making it look good, honestly though, because you know it ain't too bad already, but why not making it look better? This is good. This is the setup. This is what's gonna happen. Trying to look for it's looking good, it's looking clean and everything. So I'm just trying to double check like each one of those though. Yeah, this one is good. Yeah, this one is good, and that one, hold on. Yeah, that one is good. So they are all like fully in. And okay, so it's looking like that, okay, with everything like tied up and everything. And I might add more of that later on, over here, over there, and over there. But for now it's looking good, okay. It's like you can see that I got some, you know, thread sealant everywhere, like here, and of course like here. There's some everywhere, so now should be clean everywhere. No thread sealant on my fingers whatsoever. Yeah, it's looking about good and clean. So now what's the next one, huh? Well, just putting that there, that's it. And yeah, so they got those nobody, you know, rubber seals. I'm gonna put them there. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one over there, you know. Down there. Okay, those two are now fully, you know, in. And yeah, bro, just that being there. That's it though. That's it. And fitting thread sealant is not needed. Right here, same over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them like this by hand for now, okay? Later on, I will be back at this area to work on the, you know, those two ports, which is a in port and a out port, if you didn't see it. And the last thing, at least on this, you know, thing that I gotta do though, for now is, I need to put some oil over there because there is a, you know, a seal. I'm just gonna put some oil, you know, nothing crazy, like in that area. And of course I'm gonna use my hardware to install that piece though. So do I got some oil from, I got some oil. I'm just gonna put some over there, just like that. Yeah, just that, just like this, and that's it. Nothing more and nothing less though. Only that though. And now I need to go at my you know, engine to install that though. Yeah. To install that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know what too? I wanna put some over there, you know, on that Louis piece. And I'm gonna put some over there though, on the inside of that piece, because there's another rubber seal. If you can see, there's another one like right here on the ledge. You see it though. There's another one there. There's another one over here, of course. So look, it's going like that. So you see, yeah, let me clean my hand real quick. See over there, there's you know, two closest ones. So over there is two closest ones. So it's pretty straightforward though. It's like just having that piece up there, exactly like that. and by adding that oil, it went smooth. And so let me pull up the hardware. Of course, first let me pull up that bolts with their proper spring washers. So yeah, straightforward, but straightforward. So first one, okay, up there. I'm gonna choose this one. Yeah, my fingers is full of oil, so that's a bit like annoying, but and as you can tell, see, they're the same bolts. In terms of the length though, it's the same thing from the previous one. Okay, so it's looking like that, straightforward, and it's already looking good though. Crazy enough, right? It's already looking good. So yeah, let me have that there. And then I need the last one though, which is down there. And if you've seen it though, you know where it's at. So anyway, it doesn't look bad, it looks good. And yo, hold on, I'm gonna talk about that later on, but there's something that I'm seeing though that I'm already liking. Yeah, tight enough. Tight enough. Tight enough. Tight enough. Alright. All good now. And of course I need to torque that to specs though. Which I am not sure. Let me double check. Let me do some research on that because I'm not sure about those specs though. I'm not convinced, so I'm gonna double check that. Okay, and be back though. They can't be that high though. They can't, because it's like bolts hardware. So yeah, something like around probably 15. Hold on. Let me double check, okay? On regular type of hardware like those M8s, it's usually 16 to 18. So I chose 17 though. All right, all to 17 foot-pounds. Let me double check everything, okay? Okay, 17. 17. 17. 17, okay, good. So everything is torqued down. And yeah, no, it's looking like that. It's looking good so far. It's looking good, it's looking good, it's looking good. And I believe, yeah, for now though, I am done with that section. I'm actually done. It is currently good though, and of course I will use that oil pressure sensor port. Not now, but I will explain, okay? But I got my block up over there, I got my block up over there, and I got my oil temperature sensor over there. All good now. Look, oil pressure sensor. What I gotta say though, hear me out. Better location for that sensor, because one thing, right? That sensor is right there. that sensor, you can't tell visually, but I'm telling you, there's like a small weight to it, okay? And that small weight already puts it at a disadvantage, right? Because look, with the G-force that the engine will create, you know, based out of its power, it will move ever so slightly that oil pressure sensor, right? Just that ain't good, and the fact that it's angled ain't good. So my solution, right, is to relocate that sensor elsewhere in my engine bay. But for now, I'm talking about the oil filter relocation plate. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna put duct tape over the holes, you know, the ports and whatnot, and I will need to find a better location for that sensor on that side of my engine bay. There's a lot of stuff going on already, but I feel like I can find a space that isn't utilized, and that space will be where my oil pressure sensor will be resting at. And of course, I will have a what is it called? Something that connects my oil pressure sensor to the actual area where it needs to be, you know, measuring stuff. So for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna find a better location for that, but that will be later on, not now, but later on. I gotta think about a good place, but once again, like I said, I already got a lot of stuff going on over there. So I'm gonna find a better place for that. Yes, it might take some time, but you know, I can figure something out. For now, right? It is looking like that though, which is good. It is secure. Got everything that I need over there though. So yeah, it's there, right? So what I got going on now? Is you know, something for my cylinder head though. Yeah, cylinder head. Yeah, it's something for my cylinder head. Yeah. So we're gonna rotate the engine to make it face backward towards me, okay? And I will talk about what I gotta install though onto my, you know, cylinder head aspect of my oil system. Right. Yeah. So hold on now. Just wait. Back at that view, okay? And yeah, I know there's a lot of papers over there, but that will be clean afterwards, okay? So going back there, that piece, okay? That piece, exactly this one, needs to be removed. That frost plug needs to get gone. Why is that, okay? I will be installing a head drain. Now look and listen, okay? On RB26, okay? There's a lot of crankcase pressure, which means at the end of the day that the oil will be all the way up at the top of your engine, which is, you know, more precisely inside of those camshaft covers. And their design ain't the best, so that's something that needs to be talked about. On RB26, it's a design flaw that the drainage ain't the best one. So yeah, once again, the oil will be all the way up at the top of your engine, but the drainage is not good, that the oil have a tendency to be more at the top of your engine other than the bottom, which creates an issue. Like imagine if a lot of your oil is all the way up to your engine but not the bottom. So what about, you know, your crankshaft components, you know, your pistons, your rods, your bearings, you know, everything that you need to be, you know, lubricate ain't, yeah, that will create some wear and tear and issues. That ain't good. So, okay, what I'm doing though is just having a head drain over there to make the drainage of the engine easier, safer, and more reliable. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So, yo, look again. To remove that piece again, that frost plug, all I need though is a flathead screwdriver and the full on hammer. That's all I need. Okay. Good. Okay, that piece is now over there. So I got it though. Oh. And I need to just pull it out. So I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna take something just to have it out though. But hey man, I got it though. It's good. It is ready to you know, install what I need to install over there though. But I need the tool to actually have it out there. Hold on. Let me do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I got what it takes to remove it. So let me hold on. Let me actually pull it out though. Almost. Come on. Okay. Ooh. Almost. You know. Tripped over, but you know that piece is now out, and I'm not gonna use that one anymore though. So that's something. It's good for my drain. Yeah, there's some oil inside of there, but yeah, and I can even see my finger up there. That's crazy. Yeah, it's good enough though. Anyway, bro, it's looking like that. Okay, it's there, and it's good enough though. So good enough. And yeah, there's a bit of oil. That's crazy, but yeah, there's a bit of oil. What is there? When I said it's there, I mean it's removed. Okay, that's what I meant though. Okay, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna clean that area with acetone. I mean, why not? Even though it's like it's already clean though, to be honest. I'm gonna put some acetone. We never know though. I'm gonna put some. You can see how clean it is though. My bad. Yeah, you can see how clean it is. Yeah, it's over there. It's all clean. Even the top up there. Yeah, no, it's all clean though. It's good looking and it's all clean. Okay. That piece, you know, finally removed, and it's looking like that, which I no longer need though. But what I need is that though. Hold on. So, and this though, I need those. But this one, I'm not gonna use it now. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this one for now. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one aside. It is aside, but what I need to do though is install this though, which is, you know, it's looking like that. It's a head drain. I got this one because I didn't need to drill anything, so that's good. And I got the hardware that goes with it. And something else. Yeah, I need to place some what is it called? I need some sealant. So I will use some Permatex black over there, ultra black. For this, I think I'm gonna use some Loctite. I'm gonna use a blue Loctite, which is over there. So why blue Loctite? Because this aluminum piece is like okay, the day that the engine will be installed in the engine bay, that is behind the engine. You can't easily reach that, like you cannot. So having some blue Loctite will make it safe, you know, in terms of being stable against the back of the cylinder head. So yeah, I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna use some blue Loctite because there's no way I'm not placing some over there. There's no way. Okay,
So over there, I'm just gonna wipe it off just like that, just a bit. Yeah, something like this. Hold on, I will give you a better look. Just wait. Yeah, okay. So, alright, so it's looking like that, okay? It's looking like that. There's a slit everywhere. Good. It needs to be placed over here though. Hold on. Almost though. Yeah. It's almost in though. Hold on. I think I'm gonna use my hammer though, honestly, because yeah, it's not it though. So I think I'm gonna continue. Yeah, it's actually working. Okay. Yeah, bro, it's a tight fit, bro. It's like, how do you even press that in again? How do you? Ah, perfect. Okay, so let me have it slightly downwards. Okay, slightly. Perfect. All right, that's good. Good night. No, okay. Good. You can't even see the Permatex black like seeping through like outside of it. So let me double check the alignment with the bolt area. Well, it should be fine though. Let me press it a tad down. Oh yeah, that's spot on. This is spot on. Okay, full on install. All right, looking good now. Looking good now. This is what I was talking about with the alignment over there. Cause here's the bolt area, okay? And yeah, it's well aligned, which is good. And yeah, no, it's good. You can see the Permatex black seeping through over there and over here. And what else though? I might add some more. Actually, I might add some more Permatex black, honestly. Yeah, I just might. But yeah, now it is time to install that Liberty bolt, you know, which is down there, you know, over here, this one, and some, you know, blue Loctite over there. Yeah, it is now time though. Hold on. Wait, I'm thinking about it. I think I need a Allen key though. Yeah, yeah, for that, for sure, yo, for that piece, I need a Allen key. There's no way. Yeah, it's too small. For that Liberty piece, this one, I need an Allen key though. Cause yeah, I can't have that over there yet. Oh, I did not meant to do that. This was not planned. All right, back with the probably proper Allen key though. Yeah, I think I find it, which is, yeah, this one. Okay, so time to place my, you know, blue Loctite over there. Yeah, that's way too much, but look, it's over there, okay? And I got my Allen key, which is spot on with that, okay? Yeah, you see there. Okay. Hold on. With the blue Loctite on that bolt, you know, that one goes over there, and hold on, let me probably start it like that. Hold on, I know I'm hiding some stuff, but hold on, bro. It is starting now, okay? It is slow turns by slow turns though. Almost there, almost done. Yeah. Okay. Almost there, almost done. Until it's tight enough, right? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Oh, yeah, some Loctite, but yeah, it's looking like that now. It is perfectly in. Yeah, it says secure. Yeah, it is flush now, which is good. Perfect over there. It's good. This is how it is supposed to be installed though, and I am going to put more Permatex Ultra Black over there. You know, just as a safety measure. Just a bit. Yeah. Some like that though. Oh, that's one side. Let me do the other one. Okay, almost done. Okay. Let me apply all of that though over there to make it even contact surface. Oh yeah, it's getting dirty, but contact surface is even. Okay. Let me pass through again. Okay. Let me clean the extras, you know, the whatnots that I don't need, because there is a small amount that's overlapping though. Stuff I don't need though. I'm just gonna clean that and be back with the good results though. And look now, it is fully installed, looking good for real. Yeah, it's looking like that. Okay, you can see the Permatex Ultra Black seeping through once again. You know, the bolt being in correctly. You know, and the same thing going on the other side though. So yeah, this is good. This is sturdy, bro. It's not moving anywhere. The fitting will be down there, and it will go that way. Now, why that way? And listen now, look, I'm gonna use, see that one in the middle? I'm gonna utilize that port though to have my, you know, cylinder head drain wear well, you know, down there, which is related to wear well, you know, the oil pan, which is not there anymore. Well, you know, will be there eventually, of course. That is the first part of my head drain. The second one is over there. Permatex Ultra Black over there once again. Bolt over there. Yeah, so look, okay. On my cylinder head drain, I got two important pieces. Okay, this is the first one, and there is a second one, but let me, you know, add more explanation into it. On RB26, right, twin turbo setup from factory. Okay, it has two oil drains. I'm gonna use one of the two. Okay, it's better if you see to understand. So look, okay. Here's the first one, okay? That circular piece, okay? I don't know what that is, but anyway, this is the first one, okay? This is the second one, okay? As you can kind of see, kind of tell, that one, the first one, is too far for a proper cylinder head drain. So I'm gonna use this one, which is the closest one that I can use though. So part one of my, you know, head drain, part two of my, you know, head drain. So I'm gonna utilize that oil drain instead of utilizing that one, okay? Because once again, that one is way too far. It's way too far. This one is way close. So I'm gonna use this one. This is the one, this is the one. Look at this again. This is the remaining, whoa, what? This is the remaining part that I need to use though, which is this one, which is, yo, it's a joke, bro. It's like two bolts in one fittings. It's a joke, okay? It is a full-on joke. So I'm gonna open it, you know, just going to open it. All right, actually, hold on, bro, I almost got it. Okay, I got it. Bro, okay. All right. Is it not? Oh wait, okay. I didn't, my bad. I didn't realize, but I need to cut that open. My bad. I didn't understood that. I didn't understand that. It's not cut. All right, now it is cut. Okay. Okay. So that little bitty piece. Okay. Right. And those hardware. You know, just that. But let me put some oil down there. A bit over here. Okay. Here. 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 Yeah, it's only that one. It's nothing crazy. It's only that. Let me clean the area, of course. Let me clean the area. You know, some stuff can happen. You see that? It's like, it's dirty, you know? It's not supposed to be dirty like that, but, because I've cleaned it before, but I don't know. I guess, it's been so long that, yeah, I don't know, some stuff happened. You can hear my glove rubbing against it, which indicates that the surface is now clean, and yeah, it is good for a proper install though. Let me verify if it's like that or if it's like this, because I don't know, maybe it has a specific way, to be honest though, because even though it looks to be even, maybe it's just me, but I think it actually has a specific way, I think. Yeah, and that would be, yeah, it's like that, 100% like that, okay? Okay, so, hardware, which are, you know, over here, this, and this. Alright, funny enough though, but, that ledge is going to be my, workbench, okay? Just for now, okay? Just for now. So, I got my Lubity piece over there, okay? So, oh, actually, oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I need that to be like this, right? Like this, and I need those like that, okay? Then I can actually use that, just, you know, the correct way, and have that bolted. Hold on, alright, it's like that for now. I'm not done yet. I am not done yet, okay? It's like that for now, okay? Same with those, okay, so like that for now, hold on, let me bolt that down. I need the right tools for that. So, you know, just did, no, it's not right. Okay, so I'm back with the actual tools that I need, okay? So I'm using the extension, of course, and the correct Allen key socket. And yeah, I'm just gonna put it there though. It's looking good, bro. I like this. Look what I'm seeing though, for real. Ooh, okay. Okay, like that. Let me check if it's tight enough. Yeah, tight enough. Yeah, tight enough. And let me double check the torque specs on those, okay? And it is, I like what I'm seeing though. It's looking good. I like what I'm seeing. It's looking really good though. Alright, let me check the torque specs, okay? Because once again, I do not know. But since our, you know, like the other ones on the other side, M type of bolts, I think I'm gonna do 15 to 18. Yeah, yeah, 17, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let me double check for real. Alright, let me check here. Okay, let me check here. Alright, 17, it is. Part 1 of my cylinder head drain. Part 2 of my cylinder head drain, okay? Of course, part 3, which is the final, will be happening not now, bro. Let it warm up though. Let it be ridden, okay?
All the fittings that I got over there, press-on fittings, bolt-on fittings, whatnot, okay? All of them are AN10. And here's the thing though, I can't leave them open like that, okay? Air, debris, and anything can actually enter those ports, and it's like oil ports, so I don't want to mess up with that, you know? But something that I could do is use AN10 caps, but I don't got none of those, so yeah, that I'm gonna use some duct tape, bro. Hey, yo, this is what I can use though. This is what I can use. This is what I got. So, I was loud to block off all the ports that I just got installed. Okay, I need to do so because if I don't, but debris and stuff that I don't want to be within the oil system of my engine would go in though. I don't want none of that, and yeah, who wants that? So yeah, since I'm kind of I'm already done though, because I got done what I needed to do though. But there's something that I do want to mention that I believe I didn't say. Yo, that piece, it's a piece of rock, bro. Like, yo, if you look at this in comparison with that, bro, yo, I'm telling you, this one is a joke, bro. But I mean, look, this is what they came up with like years ago, so I can understand that easy. But yeah, no, this compared to that, yeah, this one is it's a piece of rock, bro. I don't know, bro. I mean, to be fair, it is designed for 2 things, you know. Of course, the oil filter, but the second one is, cooling the oil with that piece and other components. The water system to cool off the oil and the engine at the same time, which is smart. If you think about it, it's smart, but it's so bulky. But it's like, I don't need that anymore. I do not though. That piece compared to this one, alright, bro. This ain't it anymore. This ain't it. Hey, it had its time though, but right now, yo, let me put it something to the rest. What? Rest in peace, bro. That's all I gotta say, okay? And oh, you know what? Actually, I need to save that part, but it's like, I don't know how I got it on though. Is it like this, like that? I don't know. But I need to remove that for sure. Yeah, no, this ain't it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But hey, it would have mean that my oil would have been like not leaking on that area, you know. Anyway, yeah, let me remove that. Okay, all right, like that. Yeah. Oh, okay, finally, I got it. Yeah. Once again, this part, bro, last minute. I didn't need to do all that. Yeah. All right, let me put it back though. You know what? There is a small thing that I ended up seeing on that piece, that whole block piece thingy, rock piece thingy. It's that, okay? You see this? You see this? Those, like this one? I don't know how to say it, but it's like, usually it's for oil passages, but I need that in my system because at a specific pressure, those will open. So maybe I need that. Look here, I'm not gonna hold you. I'll see if it's at a specific PSI, those will open and let the oil go past the filter, or maybe past the oil gallery. So, oh wait, nah, that piece is actually important. I did not actually need, but where would it fit? You know what? That will be for later on. I will check onto that, of course I will. But yeah, for now, bro. Hey, look, drive safe. Alright, drive safe.